Hello everyone, my name is Srishal Phutane, lecturer in Mechanical Department, Jain Polytechnic, Belagavi. So today we are going to start with third unit, that is super finishing process. Okay, part 1. So these are the contents that I am going to cover in this topic, that is introduction to grinding, surface grinding processes, centerless grinding and its advantages, factors for selection of grinding wheel and lapping process. So let us go through this one by one. So introduction to the grinding. Grinding is a process of metal cutting using rotating abrasive wheel from the surface of the workpiece. Okay, it is a process of removal of metal from the workpiece by rotating the grinding wheel. Okay, generally grinding is finishing operation to get high surface finish and good accuracy. Well, grinding removes very small material, about 0.25 to 0.50 mm. Okay, it is also carried out for machining two hard materials. Here abrasive wheel is used for grinding operations known as grinding wheel. Okay, the wheel we use for removing the material is also known as abrasive wheel. Now let us see surface grinding processes. Basically it consists of four types. First one is horizontal spindle and rotating table. Second one is vertical spindle and rotating table. Third one is horizontal spindle and reciprocating table. Fourth one is vertical spindle and reciprocating table. Now coming to the first grinding process, that is horizontal spindle and rotating table. Here we can see a workpiece which is rotating on the table. Okay, and here we can see a grinding wheel which is rotating in the horizontal axis. Okay, in this machine the grinding wheel cuts on the periphery of the workpiece and spindle traverse horizontally. Here the feed is given by moving workpiece upward, which is mounted on the table. Okay, with a rotary movement of the table. This machine is used for round flat parts because the wheel is in contact with workpiece for the long time. So this was about horizontal spindle and rotating table. Now let us see vertical spindle and rotating table. Here we can see a workpiece which is rotating on the table, and here we can see the grinding wheel which is rotating in vertical axis. Okay, so these machines are basically designed for bigger capacity. Okay, in this complete machining surface is covered by wheel, that is grinding wheel, in which in this case both wheel and workpiece are made to rotate and fed into each other. This machine removes large amount of material in a single pass. It can be used for production of small parts in large batches and also for very large parts. Okay, so this was about vertical spindle and rotating table. Now let us see the third grinding process, that is horizontal spindle and reciprocating table. So here we can see a workpiece, okay, which is reciprocating and spindle is rotated in the horizontal axis. Okay, this is a grinding wheel. In this case, reciprocating motion of the table is obtained by hydraulic power. Okay, the wheel is given cross feed motion at the end of each table motion. Okay, it is most common grinding machine found in tool room. This type of grinding machine is commonly found in lots of industries. Okay, it is commonly used for high accuracy and fine surface finish. Okay, now let us see vertical spindle and reciprocating table. Here we can see a workpiece which is reciprocated in horizontal axis, and and the spindle is rotated in vertical axis. Okay, in this machine, cylindrical grinding wheel cuts on its side rather than on its periphery. Okay, the work is fed by reciprocating motion of the table. The feed is given by a reciprocating motion of the table. Normally the diameter of the wheel is wider than the workpiece and requires traverse feed. These tools are generally used for high production and removes large amount of material in the single pass. Okay, so this was about surface grinding processes. Now let us move on to centerless grinding process. Okay, here we can see a simple sketch of centerless grinding which consists of two wheels, wheel 1 and wheel 2. Okay, the smaller wheel is known as regulating wheel. This is called as regulating wheel, and bigger wheel is known as grinding wheel. Okay, the workpiece is held in between these two wheels, okay, with the help of work rest blade. Okay, and the center of the workpiece is slightly above the center of grinding wheel. Here we can see the center of workpiece is slightly above the center of these two grinding wheels. Okay, here the workpiece rotates at the same speed as that of grinding wheel. The speed of workpiece is same as that of regulating wheel. Okay, the typical work speed are about 10 to 15 meters per minute. Okay, in this grinding machine it is possible to grind the cylindrical workpiece without actually fixing workpiece using centers or chuck. So this was about centerless grinding. Let us move on to advantages of centerless grinding. So here are the advantages. Workpiece can be located and loaded and unloaded from machines quickly and permits maximum material removal. It gives minimum wear due to large grinding wheels. Grinding is almost continuous through feed grinding. There is no need for having and maintaining center of the holes. So this was for the today's session. We will continue the next part of the topic in next session. So thank you.